Hey you guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I did a recipe with you. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make a organic pizza using my sourdough starter for the crust and all organic ingredients. I've got them all laid out here for you, and I'm just going to go through step by step and show you exactly what I do. I've seen a few other recipes out there and they do things differently. There's more than one way to do this, of course, but I'm just gonna show you how I do it. All right, so again, sourdough starter. I'm gonna be using these sweet organic mini peppers, mozzarella cheese, turkey, uncured pepperonis. You can use whatever you would like. This is real salt. I've got extra virgin olive oil, organic garlic, this Rayo's, I believe is how you say it, homemade, all natural, roasted garlic sauce, pasta sauce. And then I've got onions and white mushrooms. You can use whatever toppings you would like. These are just the ones that we used a couple of days ago and it turned out amazing. So I'm just gonna try to recreate it and have the exact same one we had the other day. All right, so I'm gonna start by preheating my oven to 450. While the oven is preheating, I'm going to go ahead and add some olive oil to my cast iron skillet. I'm just gonna roll that around, make sure it covers the bottom really well. I might add just a touch more. Okay, now that I've got my oil in my pan, my cast iron skillet, I am just gonna stick it in the oven while it's preheating to just allow this to go ahead and heat up the oil a little bit. My oven just beeped, the preheat is done, so I'm gonna pull the cast iron out, and now I'm going to grab my sourdough starter. Now this is inactive starter, unfed inactive starter. You can see down in there, it's not bubbling or anything like that. I fed it yesterday so that I would have enough to be able to do this today. Now I'm going for a thin crust pizza, so I am just going to pour this right in here. And then I'm just gonna stick this back in the oven and allow it to bake for about 15 minutes. I'm not sure if I said this or not, but that's also discard, sourdough discard. I think I did tell you that. But anyways, while that's baking for 15 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up my peppers, onions, mushrooms, pepperonis, and get all my toppings prepared. So my 15-minute timer just went off and we're just gonna check on it, see how it's doing. Ooh, looks like it's doing really well. So it's time to flip it over. I'm just using a stainless steel spatula. I'm gonna give it a flip. And then I'm gonna stick it back in and let it cook for about 10 minutes on the other side. Maybe 15, I'll just have to check on it. Okie dokie, my 10-minute timer just went off, so we're gonna pull this out and check it. You can see that it's looking really good. Crispy bottom, which is perfect, but I'm gonna flip it back over. Whoa, almost just let it fly out the pan. And now then I'm gonna add my sauce and toppings. This is gonna be super yummy and delicious. Got my sauce. This sauce we found at our grocery store called Sprouts. I'm sure you can get it other places. I know it's available on Amazon. Again, it's the Raos or RAOs. I don't know how you say it. All natural roasted garlic. They have other flavors, but we're just kind of plain when it comes to pizza and stuff like that. Next, I'm gonna add my cheese. I'm bummed because that's all the cheese I have. Really bummed about that. And next, I'll just start adding all my other toppings. I need to add my garlic powder. I could have done this on the actual crust or on the veggies and then added the pepperonis, but it's up to you whenever you want to do this, and then a little bit of salt. Okay. Also, jalapenos. I totally forgot these. This, to me, is what really made it. You can use fresh or jarred, like I'm using here. Either way, it just gives it a extra little pizzazz and spice. You might want to use an Italian seasoning. We're not huge on Italian seasoning, so that's why I just went with garlic and salt. All right, now then, I'm gonna stick this in the oven and let it continue to bake for about 10 to 15 minutes. I'll check it just to see if the toppings are looking done, but there's what it's looking like before, and then I'll show you the after. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. We're gonna check on it and see how the veggies are looking. The onions are not quite clear, which I prefer them to be a little bit more clear. The pepperonis are starting to crisp a little, but I don't want my crust burning, so I'm gonna stick a baking sheet under here to kind of shield the crust a little bit. I do that when I'm making sourdough too. Okay, so I baked it for an additional 5 minutes after adding the baking sheet underneath. Let's take a peek. Do wish it had a bit more cheese. Just don't want the crust to burn. Oh no, we're good, we're good. Can keep going a little bit longer. Okay, you guys, I think that additional 5-minute bake is the one. Oh wow, this looks amazing. The pepperonis are crisped up a little bit. That's hard to say. Crisped up a little bit. The jalapenos look like they are nice and baked. I'm about to slice this puppy and get Mike in here to do a taste test. I mean, we've already had this once, but I'm dying to see how he thinks this one tastes. Okay, so Mike is here now, and we're gonna serve him up a piece. It is really hot. I can't imagine that it would be edible right now. Oh, there's no pepperoni or no peppers on there. Okay, so I'm gonna give him this piece. I don't think you're gonna be able to eat it right now. It's way too hot. Okay, it's cooled off now, and Mike is about to taste test. What you think? What you think? You like?
Really good.
Good flavor. Does it taste as good as it did the other day when I made it? Better, worse? I need a review.
I think it's just as good as the other day. I think the other day was extra good because we had never had it before. And so we didn't know what to expect. And it was like, whoa, that's really good. So yeah, but these are really good. You're not gonna see me put it down.
All right, so got a thumbs up from the one that matters. And I think that I will definitely be getting more cheese for the next one, or maybe I'll just have to use mozzarella. No. I'll just have to use cheddar cheese on the next one that I make because I don't have any more mozzarella. But anyways, this is super simple. If you are a sourdough bread person, use your discard, make your crust, and keep it simple and healthy and delicious organic pizza right here.